You guys are so stupid, you know that?
Sorry, dude.
Let's go, Smokes. Let's go, Smokes.
You don't even smoke, Bubbles.
Give me a smoke, hairdo.
What is up, everybody? We are back today with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today's video is a very simple one. I'm very excited for it. Before we get into it, you guys know what we gotta do. But before I even say the disclaimer, thank you guys for all the support on the channel. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. YouTube, this video is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. In no way, shape, or form do I solicit the sale or use of any illegal substances. Everything shown in this video is completely legal. Shout out to Hempville. Everything's also fake CGI nonsense. Today we're gonna go over 2 cheaper cart brands from Michigan and see which one is king of the cheap cart. At least out of these 2, I wanna make this a series, see what distillate pens are actually worth buying. Because you know what people say about distillate, it's not good, and I'm kind of on that bandwagon. But if you can find quality distillate, it's such a bang for your buck, it's hard to not buy it. Now it's time for you guys to grab your bev, roll something up, spark something up, and sit back and enjoy. Today my bev is shout out Casey's gas stations, best gas station to ever do it. Best pizza, best snacks, best bakery goods, best anything. It just best soda. This is a gas station branded soda, and this is one of the best sodas I've ever had. It's citrus burst, but it tastes like almost like a bomb pop. It's delicious. It's very nostalgic. I can say if you do not like ultra sweet things, probably not for you. Very sweet. Like I said, kind of like a melted popsicle, but in the best way possible. Shout out Casey's. Today, the brands we're going to be going over are Min Extracts and Crude Boys. Two very well-established brands in the Michigan market. Now, we're going to talk about the packaging first off. The Crude Boys is very in-your-face. It's got some graffiti patterns on it. It does look very sick. And I would just say the Mittens looks more professional. It's a bigger box. And honestly, I kind of like the look of the Mittens a little more. From what I've noticed from brands like this who have like extra flashy packaging, usually the packaging's way cooler than what's inside. This looks more like a premium product, and this looks like something I'd find in a gas station, to be honest. Thumbnail face is coming up. All right, well, without further ado, let's get into these pens. YouTube, these are pens to quit nicotine, to stop tobacco. So, yeah, it's completely safe. And I am also above the age of 21, which is legal smoking age. So, don't age restrict this, please. Let's just get into it. We're going to open the Crude Boys first. One thing I also really like about the Crude Boys is they always have a colored tip. And usually their logo's on them, which is pretty dope. The distillate, the oil inside's looking nice and gold, which is usually a good sign. It's not moving. Let's screw it on a device. Let's give it a nice little taste test. Right off the bat, this is not tasting like cannabis, but I'm not really complaining. That tasted like an orange creamsicle with a little bit of gas in the back end. So there's cannabis notes. It's just, definitely artificially terped, but in a very nice way. I can't lie, and I'm not usually gonna say that. Imagine if I wasn't hitting this on the lowest setting, it would kind of taste like shit. So we're gonna test that out, hit it on the hottest setting and see how it tastes. We're gonna do that with the Mittens as well. Still tasted great. Tasted phenomenal still. What the fuck? I don't even know if I said the strains, which that's completely my bad. This one's going to be orange soda from Crude Boys. And yeah, I'm getting the citrus vibes, the orange vibes, little spiciness, which actually they say the terp like profiles on the bottom of the box, which that's actually super dope of them to do. All of those notes, the citrusy, the citrusy, a little bit of earth, and some spicy. For an artificially terped cart, it's definitely not bad. Now, we got to do the distillate test. Let me turn this back down. Now, if you don't know what the distillate test is, shout out Eric Kahn. Blow it through your nose to see if it's hidden right. If it doesn't make you sneeze and doesn't make you feel like you're gonna die when you blow it out of your nose, it's good distillate. You just resent me. A slight nose tingle, but not really even that. Like that was really smooth, and I'm honestly surprised. Crude Boys quality control might not be the best, because I have had some Crude Boys where I was like, man, this is harsh and it doesn't taste that great. But this orange soda is pretty money. Now let's get into this Mac by Mitten Extracts. Now, like I said, YouTube, this is a vape for quitting nicotine. It's nicotine free, and I am of legal smoking age. Now this one's gonna be Mac, and it does also say the terp profiles on here, and it actually says the name of the terpene and then the effects, which is dope. You got alpha pinene in here, which is creativity, or creative, terpinolene, which is happy, and osamine, which is relaxing. I just butchered those, but I always do. Really scientifical words, and I am, I can read, but I'm not the brightest. I'm not the brightest apple on the fucking tree, to be honest. Let's be real here, folks. Now, Mittens, their carts come in a nice little doob tube, and the Mac is a nice 4-screen, and this doob tube is a nice 4-screen, and this is sick. I love this. I love the fact that they do it. These are perfect for little nice, like, dog walker joints, or even a little bigger. You can fit about like a G of flour and a paper and put it in here. Still, sometimes my J's are a little too chody to fit in the Mittens, but usually if I roll it like a nice 1 1/4, it's fitting every time, which is perfect. Just get a look at this cart. It says Mittens right there. Different style of tip for sure, but honestly, I would have to prefer the Mittens tip. It just, the mouthfeel on this is maybe a little better, but I feel like mouth tips like this don't clog as much. Nice and golden. I would say, if not a little better than the Crude Boys. This is just looking a little more golden, and some people don't like that. I personally do. I feel like there's more flavor in it. And yeah, let's get this bad boy screwed onto a pen, and let's try it out. Which one's better, the orange soda Crude Boys or this Mac Mitten Extracts? Putting them to the test.
I'm taking the switch cause you couldn't talk about cash. I gave you all that I had, 90-10.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm ruminating, no, I'm getting lost thinking about the things that I had.
Just straight earthy, gassy, little piney, tastes like plant. That is just straight cannabis taste, and I'm not complaining at all.
You keep the memories of how you
It almost has like a dirty lime taste on the exhale, like some citrus but limey, but like, I don't know, like a funky lime. Like that lime was sitting in the trash can. That lime it's been fermented type, but it's some fire. I'm really enjoying this one. See if it tastes as good on the highest setting on the pen, because this is the lowest, and it's tasted pretty phenomenal. Like I said, just gassy notes, super earthy, a little citrus. Whew, it's nice. That tasted just as good. Like, if not almost better. Tasting phenomenal. And one thing I can say is, check these carts out. Just opened them just now. That was the size of the Crude Boys bubble. And this thing is filled to the absolute top. So, just with that, I'm going to have to go Mittens in this video. But honestly, it's a horse apiece. If you like your cannabis flavor, I would go Mittens. But if you like the artificial terps, that freaking tastes like a vape, but a little gassy, so you know it's not, I would go Crude Boys. It's a horse apiece. I feel like I've gotten full Crude Boys, and I feel like I've gotten Mittens with some bubbles. But I do notice that a lot of the times the Crude Boys are not full all the way, which is kind of a bummer. I'd say that I'm sufficiently cooked from this video. Holy hell. Disty just, if you guys don't know what distillate is, it's pretty much the moonshine of cannabis. It'll get you fucked up fast, but in a weird way, and I don't smoke a lot of it, so I'm feeling like I'm in high school right now. My palms are sweating, and I'm just baked. I think I'm gonna throw on some Netflix and wait for my girl to get home from work, because she's my bubble, she's my safety net. As soon as she gets home from work, the anxiety will be gone. But that's one thing that I can say why I don't like distillate. When I get a rosin vape or even a live resin vape, it's just so much better. It doesn't give me the paranoia or the panic that distillate does. It's not so overwhelming. It just feels like I'm dabbing, and I'm very used to dabbing. I dab a lot. I don't smoke a lot of distillate nowadays, for good reason, but it's super cheap, so I wanted to cover it, because I still pick up the pens once in a while. Obviously, I have 2 of them right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Having a great day. That's all from your boy Weiss. Shout out Casey's again. This is gonna save me. My throat's kind of hurting. Which one was smoother? Yeah, honestly, Crude Boys, usually I'm like, usually the carts aren't smooth. That orange soda, it saved the review. It's Crude Boy's reputation for the video because that was super smooth. That was super tasty. I was prepared to kind of shit on Crude Boys today. Didn't have to. Shout out Crude Boys, but shout out Mitten because honestly, if I had to pick one personally, I'm going Mitten all the way. But both of them are decent choice. Both of them are a very solid option if you're on a budget. And yeah, we're all balling on a budget in this economy. Hope you guys are having a great day. Enjoyed the video. If you guys made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Like, shout out to you. Hope you guys had a great day. That's all from your boy. And deuces.
Why is you tripping? Why is you late? Yeah, there's so much shit that I wanna say. Yeah, but I don't want you to take it the wrong way. Yeah, I'm okay. She told me that we was gonna chill soon. That was like a month ago. Why don't you tell me what I did wrong? It's like we always pick it up right where we left off. Okay. Call me anything like that. Never thought you'd do me like that. But I'm in my bed and I'm thinking, backing me down, I'm okay. Yeah, you told me that we was gon' chill real soon. You play on my